What's up, fellas? It's your boy Sean J, coming live and direct with another video. Today's topic of conversation is: are soulmates real or just fantasy? Now, before I begin the video, I do have some notes, fellas. Keep this thing going. I got some notes. I have some notes. We're going to be discussing. First, I'm gonna give you guys, ladies and gentlemen, the definition of soulmate and twin flame, the actual definitions, and then I'm going to later go into my videos. I'm going to be talking about Omarion and April Jones. We all know what happened to Omarion and April Jones. I'm going to talk about Omarion and April Jones to get my point across. Marcus Houston, which is the latest of what's going on, and then Jeezy and Jeannie Mai, just to get my examples across, guys. I'm gonna use let's see, 1, 2. I'm gonna use those 3 just to drive my point on home throughout the video. So, fellas, soulmate. What's a soulmate? Okay, here's the definition of soulmate. A soulmate is a close friend or romantic partner with whom one has a unique, deep connection based on mutual understanding and acceptance. Now, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, like, I thought soulmate was deeper than what it is. I thought, because it has that word soul on the beginning of the word, I thought soulmate was something deeper than this little definition I just got off of when I Googled. I thought it was deeper, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that joint was deeper, but not as deep as I thought. Obviously not. I'm gonna give you the definition of twin flame now. Twin flame is a lot more deeper. All right, here's the definition of twin flame, ladies and gentlemen. Twin flame. In spiritual context, a twin flame refers to a profound soul-stirring connection between two people, often described as being two halves of a soul, believed to have a deep mirroring connection that can lead to significant personal growth and transformation. It's deep. Part of the soul. I don't know why soulmate has the word soul at the beginning of it, because twin flame is deeper than a soulmate. Way deeper than a soulmate. Deep soul connection. So twin flames are thought to be rare and intense connection, often described as finding your other half or your mirror soul. Now, I've heard that term, other half. Excuse me, guys. I got something in my nose. Now, I've heard of that term, other half. I've heard that term being thrown around a lot. I've always heard soulmate being thrown around a lot, all the time. Twin flame, you don't hear that as much. Not as much as maybe your other half. Oh, I want to find my other half. You don't hear the other half. You don't hear twin flame as much as you do soulmate. Sorry, fellas. You don't hear that joint no as much. But like, sorry. Sorry, my bad. I got something up my nose. But like last night, fellas, I thought that soulmate was something deep. I thought it was something like, you stay married, you find your soulmate, you stay married until the day you die. Not until last night when I read the definition. I'm like, wait a minute, this what soulmate means? Let me read it again, fellas. Look, a close friend of a romantic partner. A close friend or romantic partner. Anybody can find a close friend or romantic partner, guys. That's soulmates ain't really anything. With whom one has a unique, deep connection based on mutual understanding and acceptance. Okay, everybody finds that. Not everybody. I'll take that back. Not everybody. Most people find that. I mean, it's not really, there ain't nothing too crazy about it. I thought soulmate went way more than that until I looked up twin flame. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this whole time I thought twin flame, but here we go. Let's talk about it, fellas. Let's talk about it. So, what am I trying to say here? Give me a sec. Give me 1 sec, fellas. Give me a sec. What am I trying to say here? If you get married, let's say you get married, right? Let's say you get married when you're 30 years old, right? You stay married for 20 years. 20 years, bro. You get a divorce. So you get married at 30, you get married, you divorce at 50, and then let's just say you die at 60. I can say that yes, I guess you found your soulmate, because it don't sound like soulmate's too. It's not like deep, like as deep as your twin flame. Finding your twin flame, you find your soulmate, but did you find your other half? You didn't find your other half. I don't think you found your other half. You know what I'm saying? Even if you stayed married for 30, 40 years and got a divorce and then died 10, 15 years later, I don't even consider that like your other half. Like, I don't consider that like that's not your twin flame. That's not the girl you were supposed to be with. Sure, in the moment, yeah, soulmate, yeah, that's supposed to, she your soulmate. Your soulmate, but the woman you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life, no, it didn't work out like that. Most people don't find their twin flame, bro, or their other half, because that joint is so freaking rare. It's rare that you find your twin flame, bro. The other half is rare. That's the only word, man. You don't hear that. Sure, you hear people get married for 20, 30 years, and then get a divorce and then pass on 5, 10, 15 years later. But do you hear about people getting married? Do you hear about people getting married for 30, 40, 50 years and dying close to each other? You know what I'm saying? Still married? You don't hear about that. So yes, soulmate, sure. All right, bet, yeah, you'll find your soulmate. That's fine. You'll find your soulmate. You look hard enough, you're gonna find your soulmate. You'll find your soulmate. I think most people find their soulmate. I don't believe like I said, I don't believe soulmates. After reading the definition, I don't believe soulmate is extremely hard to find. You get married to a girl, that just might be your soulmate for the moment. That might just be your girl for 5, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I got mad stuff, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Sorry, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Like, remember, fellas. Remember, ladies and gentlemen. A soulmate is a close friend or romantic partner with whom one has a unique, deep connection based on mutual understanding and acceptance. You can find that. You can find that, boy. You talking about? We talking about twin flame? It has to do with the soul. Now I thought soulmate had to do with the soul. It ain't got nothing to do with the soul though. That twin flame joint. That twin flame is something deeper. Now let me get into. I got something up my nose, guys. I don't know what it is, but excuse me on this, man. For real. But let's talk about Omarion, for instance, man. This is getting into my videos. Let's talk about Omarion, man. Listen, man, Omarion's talented. I mean, he very, very talented. He can dance, he can sing. The brother is, I don't know how much money the brother's worth, but I'm pretty sure he's living nice. He's living healthy, you know what I'm saying? He's in there. He's living comfortably, you know what I'm saying? Back in the B2K days, I'm pretty sure women throwing their panties on stage at him and his bandmates and all that, man. I mean, I think the brother. I mean, come on, bro. You Omarion. So you're saying that even Omarion couldn't get cut a break. So he had his pick of the litter. Any woman he ever wanted. Any woman he wanted. Don't matter what race they are, how old they are, you know what I'm saying? He can hear him smashing on them women. And you saying that out of all of that, he picks April Jones, which he thought was his girl, was his person. He thought was his person, she end up in the 304. How does that happen though, man? How in the world does that happen? It's like you should be able to discern between women. I mean, I'm not hating on them. I ain't hating on Mario. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to wrap my brain around it. I'm getting somewhere with this. Like, you would think you would be able to discern between women. I mean, she was never in the industry. She was never in the industry like that. She wasn't passed around like someone like, what's her name? Amber Rose or something. She wasn't passed around like Amber Rose. She wasn't in the industry like that. So I don't know what happened there, brothers. Soulmate, I guess. Twin Flame, not even close. Let's move on to I'll move on to Jeezy. Now Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. And when they first hooked up, man, I was happy for Jeezy. I was like, all right, this gonna be a power couple right now, man. They gonna show us how it's done. She ain't had no kids. She ain't got no kids like that. She wasn't married. She had her own money. I mean, same with Jeezy. You know, I think he had kids before he met her. I think I could be wrong, but he good. He good. You get with this Asian woman, most, you know, they gonna look at Jeannie Mai. Most niggas or any man gonna look at Jeannie Mai like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make this happen, man. I'm gonna make this happen. I don't know how many years later, but basically, it didn't work out. I'm like, come on, bro. It didn't work out, man. I'm like, man. So, having money, status, and all that stuff, you still can't find that woman that you're supposed to be with until you die. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, and then Marcus Houston, he's the new one in the mix right now. He's the new one in the headlines. I don't know if he cheated on his wife or his wife cheated on him or both of them. But listen to this story. So, Marcus, I think they got married in 2020. Put that down in the comments if you know when they got married. I think it was 2020. I Googled it, so I could be wrong, but I think I got it right. 2020, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, 2020. Marcus Houston is another person. He can dance. He's got talent. He's got money. I think he met her when she was 18, a little young. I don't like him that young, but he met her when she was 18, and I think he was 40. You would think, okay, he's on to something, because she's not set in her ways. She can be more submissive. She, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't no 304 running the streets or anything like that. Like he can shape and mold this chick. You would think in the back of your brain that, okay, this is it. This is it right here. This is gonna last for a while. That didn't even last. I think that 5 years since 2020 that they've been married. I don't know what's going on, bro, but it's like, show me a marriage that's been going on. Show me a twin flame couple, man, because sure, you'll find your soulmate. We already know what the definition of soulmate is. You'll find your soulmate, but twin flame, your other half? I don't think so. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't think so. I just know it's very rare. You gotta really be working on yourself spiritually. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. Like, is it the country? Is it westernized women? Is it? I don't know, because I've actually seen another YouTube video probably a couple months ago. Chinese men having troubles too. They tired of their women too. Like, their women is, I'm not gonna say westernized. I don't know what you want to call it, but they having problems with their women too, man. Like, it's bad in China too. I'm like, man, where can we go where it's not like that, man? I don't know, fellas. Is there any hope for us out there? For us men and women. But I'm a man, so I'm gonna speak. You know what I'm saying? Is there any hope for us men out here to find ourselves something good? You know what I'm saying? More than just a soul, like, you know. Ideally, you want somebody you stay with for the rest of your life, right? Soulmate. After reading the lesson, I'm like, man, I didn't know soulmate was just. It wasn't that hardcore. Twin flame, the other half, is what you really want. It's very rare. It's very rare. It's very rare. Very rare. Diamond in the rough. You get lucky. Diamond in the rough. I guess. I don't know if it's a westernized thing, but it ain't popping out here like that. It's hard out here for a man, dude. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get too far too. I ain't gonna go into it anymore. I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe. Deuces.